Hello, my friends. My name is Dadcraft73, and welcome back to another episode from the Truly a Bedrock Let's Play server, Season 2. Oh, man, I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and you're doing all right. That is for sure and for certain. Oh, man, we have so much work to do today. I can't even begin to tell you. But we're going to start off by doing something that's not super exciting. But we need to do it anyway. So I made myself a fishing pole, and I've been doing some fishing, and, you know, I've been catching some stuff. I got a couple enchanted books here. I got this guy and this guy. Yeah, efficiency 3, not bad. I'll take it. And I also got, a name tag, which we need to, we can add that to our, actually, let's keep this name tag out. We might need that in just a second. So we're in pretty good shape. I also caught, in the brewing box, I caught 4 pufferfish, but I want to have 5 or 9 total, so I need 5 more. So I was sitting around fishing, and I'm like, you know what, this isn't going fast enough. It's no good. So I went over to the shopping district, and I visited old Slack's Discount Book Shack. There's a fishing shack over there. By the way, it's a fishing shack. There's no fishing poles over there, just like the goods you get from fishing. But anyway, he had a deal, 5 books for $1. So I went over and bought myself 5. So this is just Soap Touch. This is going to be sort of like a one-off. I'm going to just stick that in there. I'll put these with these other guys. But these other ones I'm going to try to put on my fishing pole. So Unbreaking, Mending, Lore 3, and Luck of the Sea 3. Can I put this? Will this let me put this down? Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can't go ahead and do a little bit of enchanting. The thing I really want is Lore. Okay. And I want Luck of the Sea. Alright. And then if I could get Mending on it, I'd be set. Yeah? Okay, do we want to also give it a name? I don't know how many levels I have back. Let's call it, what is this? This is a fishing pole. So we've got the Stab and Grab. We've got the Loot and Scoot. I want the, how about this? Bill Dances. Trusty Rod. No, Trusty Rod. Yeah. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? I only have 5 levels. Dang it. Okay. So I can put Mending on it, but I can't name. Oh, let's do that. Okay. Oh, I don't want to. Let's go fish a little bit and get another level. Let's sleep through the night. Oh, whatever. All right, so I'm going to go do a little bit of fishing. And once I get an extra level, do you guys know who Bill Dance is? He's one of those fishing guys, like professional fishermen. Used to have, like, a TV show on where you could watch Bill Dance go out on his bass boat and rake in a bunch of fish. Now, I'm going to go back to fishing. By the way, all the water's drained out of the RV. That means we got to get that thing moved today. We got to get it moved off to the side, over there somewhere, and make it so we can maybe have to build like a forensic tent, one of those tents where, you ever seen those like on the crime dramas? Let's start fishing while we're chatting. Like those crime dramas where like they find a crime scene like out in the woods somewhere or something, and then they have to build like one of those tents over top of it so the forensic people can come in and then the crime scene can't be disturbed anymore. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to build, and we need to get that done today. We also need to try to finish the roof of our factory building behind us. Thank you, by the way, for your feedback on that. I appreciate it. You guys are pretty awesome. We need to get that done today. We also need to build a potion making machine. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I end up getting all this worked. Oh, yeah, 6 levels. Okay, let's go do this enchanting. We'll name this Bill Dance's Trusty Rod, because you know Bill Dance, man, he's raking them in on that TV show every time I watch it. If you need to get fish, you watch Bill Dance. He knows what the deal is. Let's go right here. No. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to name this Bill Dance's, how about Lucky Rod? Lucky Rod. Yeah. Bill Dance's Lucky Rod. I don't know. I like Trusty. trusty rod. There we go. Bang. All right, so now we got the super duper build dance special, and now we're going to rake in all the fish. We got mending on it. We get a couple more levels. We'll be able to put unbreaking, even though I guess technically we don't need unbreaking. I think we're probably in good shape. So let me go back to fishing. We just took 5 minutes of this episode jacking around. Oh, man. We have so much work. Anyway, I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Now, I haven't really done anything except for fish, but it's been exactly, since the time that I ended that last clip, it's been exactly 7 minutes. And I got my 5 pufferfish, plus 34 raw cod, 14 of those, a clownfish. We got Unbreaking Book. We got, oh, look at that right there. Looting, Silk Touch. Man, that's a ripoff. But anyway, we got Knowledge Shell. But I was raking it in. I mean, raking it in. Oh, my fishing pole is awesome. It must be channeling like the luck of Bill Dance. Oh, be glad I didn't name it Roland Martin. You know what's up. Anyway, we also got a couple saddles. 1-2 saddles. Yeah, boy, you know, we raked it in. That was the best fishing I've ever done. 7 minutes to get the stuff that we needed. Now we have 9 pufferfish. Okay, so I just wanted to bring you back real quick just for that, because that's an impressive accomplishment. I don't care who you are. Put that over there. Okay, so now this goes in this box right here, and then we have the 9 of those. That's going to come in handy later. All right, so now I think here's what I'm going to do. You guys had lots of good ideas about the roof of my building, and I'm going to implement at least some of them. We need to make some smokestacks up top there because it's a factory. It should be sort of like belching out fumes. We got to move the crane around. That's going to be a huge undertaking. We got to swing this thing. How are we even going to do that? It's all janky. We got one of you guys asked me if the crane manufacturer was like Hamster Wheel cranes. I think that might be true, but we got to turn this whole thing. Oh, we got to get that done. We got to get the forensic tent built. Oh my goodness, so much work. So I'm going to do, because I still want to save time to build our potion brewing machine, because it's going to be amazing. And we got to at least rip out our first batch of potions. I mean, of course we do. Okay, so fishing part of today's episode is over. The fishing pole is going to get hung up somewhere because I did catch a piece of leather. I can make an item frame. We got to get the crane moved. We got to do some work on the roof, and then we're going to come back and work on potions. All right, let me go to work. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, we've been doing some serious work. First of all, I called the Hamster Wheel Crane Company, and I said, hey, man, I'm done with your crane. Would you please come get it? And they said, hey, if you wouldn't mind, just tear it all down and stick it in a box. And that's what I did. It's in that chest over there. And they said, we'll come get it. So I'm just going to leave it sit there until they decide to come get it. But that's all the crane pieces parts. Working like a dream over there. I guess if anybody wants to build that same crane, there is a chest full of all of the pieces that you will need to build it, and I will sell them to you for a discount. Otherwise, we'll just let the crane company come and get them, and they can put them back in their ancient warehouse or whatever. But before I tore that crane down, we swung our RV around, and we've got it parked underneath a tent. So we've got one of those sort of forensic tents that you see at crime scenes. So the forensic team can kind of go in and do whatever they want to there. So we got that built. Man, the old RV's looking pretty decent. It was pretty waterlogged when I finally got back inside of it and was able to get it back on the ground. So I don't think we're going to be able to use it for anything, but we are going to be able to conduct a forensics investigation, that is for sure, and see what's going on. Now, we do have a little bit of an issue here with our tower, and that is, even though there's smokestacks up there, and if we go inside and take a look up, you will easily see that there are campfires up there. The render distance is down on the server. It's down far enough on the server where we can't see the smoke actually coming out of this. There's Crazy Sloy. But if we pillar up just a little bit, we should be able to hopefully see the smoke. May have to be a little bit closer. Yeah, there. So there is smoke coming out of the top of it for whatever reason. I guess because of the server render distance, just kind of the way it is. We can't really see it from the ground, but that's okay. Maybe that's something we can adjust or not. Probably not. We have to be really careful. One of the things that we've had to do on the Truly Bedrock server that some folks that are playing Bedrock don't have to do, is turn that render distance down so we can save on lag. That's just the way it works. I'd rather play on a server that I can't see a little bit of smoke, but have a lag-free experience than anything else. Okay, so anyway, we're in pretty good shape here. Oh, I also added... Oh, yeah, I gotta talk about this. I added some nether brick fences. I have to go get some more. I need more quartz. I might go over the shopping. If we have time at the end, maybe we'll sneak over to the shopping deal. I think Zloy's got a shop over there that might have some quartz in it. Maybe we'll go take a look. But I need to build the letters on the other sides, and then I need to get a whole bunch more nether bricks so I can make more fences. But I think that looks pretty good. You guys had a pretty good idea that that was something I should work on, and I think it looks good. So outside, man, we're in pretty good shape. We got the crane down. That thing wasn't very attractive, but now it's taken down. We got our RV parked over there in the forensics tent. We just need to get the forensic specialist in. I put a call in. I talked to the forensic specialist. They said they'd be glad to come over and do a full-scale investigation. Go over that RV with a fine-tooth comb and see if we can't find out maybe any clues. I have a feeling they're going to find something in there. I don't know what. But hopefully whatever it is will point directly to the culprit who decided to jump in my RV and attempt to steal it and instead crash it in the river. Oh, man. It's ridiculous around here, that's for sure. All right, so we still need to do all of the interior work in here, and we are going to do the interior work. I think what we're going to end up doing is storing... we're going to have mass potion storage up here. We're going to have to figure out a way to get those potions from down below all the way up into our potion storage deal. I want to have like a bunch of chests with, you know, just like bulk storage. That's really what I want. So whenever we need more potions, we can just come here and grab them and take them over to the shopping district. I mean, even at some point, we're going to probably move out of this area, but you know, for the time being, we are definitely going to want to be able to have, oh, hello, voice, lots of potion storage in here. But let's go down here. I've been working on my potion brew machine. I'm not very good at doing, like, tutorials in real time, and there were some, like, weird settings that we had to change here with our machine. But I do have the bottom portion of it working, and we're going to talk through that, and then I think what we're going to try to do, if I have all the pieces, parts... How am I doing block-wise? I think we're doing okay. Can I go like this? Like that, maybe? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's going to work out, I think. And then connect these guys like so. Yeah, okay. So I think we'll build the top portion of it together. And then, if everything goes well, we'll brew a couple potions. I do want to get some of this sand cooking, though. Hello. Here, let's take half of you out. Put you over here. Up some sand. Okay, my inventory is a complete and utter disaster, but that's just kind of going to be the way it is for a little bit at least. Okay, so let's talk about how this crazy thing works. I am not a redstone genius, nor do I pretend to be one even on TV. So just you have to bear with me, and we'll talk about how this setup actually runs. Okay, so the first thing I need is what we've got so far is, you know how like you can set up a chest and you can run items that you want to smelt into the top. You can run fuel into the side or into the back of it. And then you can run, you can pull items out that have smelted from the bottom. Well, a brew stand works the exact same way. So I've got a line of hoppers that are pointing down into the top of the brew stand. And those hoppers will deliver the things like nether wart and spider eyes or whatever we need into the top of all of these brew stands. The hoppers in the back will deliver the blaze powder that this thing needs to run, as well as water bottles. They'll all be delivered through the hoppers that are facing into the back of this thing. And then, of course, completed potions will get pulled out of the bottom. Now, the only downside with the hoppers and how these work is you have to actually lock these hoppers so they won't pull the bottles out until you're ready. And we'll work on the system to make that happen here in just a few minutes. It's just going to take us to do a little bit of clicking around, but it's going to work like a dream. Trust me. Okay, so then the other piece that we've got is this little circuit. And all this circuit does is detects if there's items still in this minecart chest when it comes back. And if so, it sends it on its way again. And we do that so we can load the entire thing up with like 27 bottles. And it'll make one trip, it'll come back, and then it'll make another trip and deposit one bottle on each revolution or each trip. So, oh, hey, hello. That's not what I want. I don't want that craziness going that way. Can I have that back, guy? Okay, it's not a problem. We'll just do it like this. Okay, so let's put these back. We'll start back here. Hey, hey! Stop stealing my stuff, guy. Alright, let's start over here, maybe. Okay, that works. We'll hit that thing and power it. Oh. Okay, those are all connected. Will you connect that way? Yep. And then you guys will connect there. There we go. Sometimes you gotta like fiddle with these powered rails so they don't try to cross connect on you, but that's exactly what we want. 2 rows of powered rails that go all the way down here. Then here's the little circuit. Super easy. We're gonna put in ourselves a detector rail, a regular minecart rail, and then finally a powered rail. We need a piece of redstone dust right here. This is what's actually going to power. We're going to need a block here and a block here. Actually, let's move this block just a second, because we're going to need a repeater that goes right here, like so. And then a block, and then a comparator, like so. Okay, and then we need to put this guy on 4 ticks of delay. So how this works, let's go ahead and fill the rest of these blocks in at the top. Cover up the top of it, make it look cool. Maybe not that one. Oh no, we're stuck in here forever now. Okay, we'll fill that all back in just a second. So what happens is, or the way that this is set up is, when the items come back and forth, this comparator says, hey, is there items in that minecart that just passed? And if so, it'll send a signal from the comparator into this block, which will then power this repeater, which will then power this block, which in turn powers this redstone. And there's enough of a delay that as that minecart's coming back, it detects here. When it hits here, it's powered and it goes off again. And that's all we're trying to do, is sort of, if it's got items in it, just keep bumping it back and forth until it's done. And in the case of like water bottles, it's going to go back and forth 3 times, right? So down, back, and then down again to deposit all those water bottles. And we'll do that together in just a second. Okay. So that is essentially the machine. So we've got that circuit stacked on itself 2 times above each, same exact circuit, same exact settings. We do need a hopper minecart, so let's go ahead and put some stuff away. Let's put this away. We'll put all of this redstone stuff in there. Let's go here and let's make ourselves a minecart like this. Okay, and then we'll make one of these. That'll go here. And then we do need a little bit of cobblestone cooked up for a couple buttons. Let's go put this guy over here. Gotta fill in this mess. Here, go like, no. Here, go like this. Let's actually put something in there. Okay, there we go. That goes down. Okay, so now we just need to certainly one of the drawbacks of having a floor like that. That guy goes there. I like to use stone buttons, so I'm going to get rid of those. Grab a piece of stone out of here. Let's make 2 buttons. Okay. We'll put a button here and a button there. Okay, let's do a quick test together. So I've already got this thing filled up with a bunch of blaze powder, but I'm going to go to these 9 brewing stands and remove all of the blaze powder. Okay, and then we just bring this stuff down here, throw it in here like so. Hit the button. Off the minecart goes. So that's 1 pass. It's going to come back, detect, and go again. And now it should detect and be empty. And there we go. And now if we look at any one of these guys, they've got 3 blaze powder in it. So 1 per hopper. That's why all those have to be powered rails back there, so it maintains that quick speed. Okay. Now, I need to go off camera, and I need to do a little bit of work. And really what I want to do is set up the circuit to lock these mine carts. So what I need to wait until I get all of my stone smelted. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here like this. Let's take out some of these blocks. I'm not going to try to do anything too fancy here. All I'm going to do is take a repeater and put into the back of each one of these and then bring a redstone signal around and a lever. So what we'll do is we'll come down here, we'll flip the lever, it'll lock all of these hoppers, and then we can run water bottles through here and they won't come out of the bottom of the thing. Alright, so let me get that done. I'll make a bunch of water bottles. That's why I was smelting up some glass, which means it's done. I'll make a bunch of water bottles. I'll fill it up. We'll come back and we'll see if we can't fire up the old potion machine for its maiden voyage, maiden run. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I've got my hopper locking mechanism in place. I've already tested it that it works like a dream, but let's just test it together real quick. Let's go in here and I'll grab like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we turn, so light on, hopper's locked. So we turn this guy and all it does is run that redstone signal back along the back there and it lights up a hopper or a repeater that goes into all of these hoppers and locks them. So if I go here, and I go like so and put all of that stuff in there, those will stay, right? So they won't go anywhere. As soon as I turn the lights off, though, they'll all drop out of this brewing stand and make their way all the way down here to this guy like that. So that's exactly what we want. So when we're brewing, we want the hoppers to be locked so all of the water bottles stay. When we're done brewing, then we can unlock it and dump all of the brewing stands into this chest right here. It's going to work like a dream. So let's go turn it on. And then we're going to press the button back here. And this thing should take off. And you'll start seeing water bottles show up. It's going to take one more trip. And then it should stop. Empty. Okay? So now all of these brewing stands have 3 water bottles in them each. And now here's where the magic comes in. We're going to put nether wart, pufferfish, redstone. So we're going to make some underwater breathing potions. And we're going to extend them by adding a piece of redstone. So they're going to be 8-minute underwater breathing. The only, like, I guess gotcha with this brewing system is you've got to put the items in the minecart chest in the order that you want them to be fed into the brewing stand. So obviously nether wart goes first, then the pufferfish, then redstone. All right, let's hit the button. And this thing should go back one more time. Yeah. Okay. Now it's empty. And if we take a look here, all of these guys have a piece of nether wart in them, and they're brewing. Yeah. All right. And then we can see that we have a pufferfish and then redstone after that. So we'll just watch this guy. You can hear them all done at the same time. Pufferfish goes in. So these are awkwards. And then finally it'll be the piece of redstone to extend all of these underwater breathing potions. Yep, potion of water breathing. And then we run those through and we're good to go. So I figured I would just make some of these. I haven't even thought about prices, but maybe you guys can have an idea of how much I should sell these for. I'm thinking maybe 2 diamonds for 9 potions. Like if you were going to go take on like a temple or something, that'd be money. So now all of these are done. 8-minute water breathing potions, all done in the span of what we did it essentially 9 times faster. We turn off the locking mechanism and then we watch, and all of these potions are going to fill up in this chest, which then we can take out, put in a shulker box, do whatever we want to. And now this thing's ready to go for another round. We just need to get more water bottles and all of that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do between now and the next episode is try to brew up a ton of potions. And maybe next time we can go build a shop, the potion shop. I have to get some shulker boxes, a way to transport all of these crazy potions back and forth. I need to see if somebody will make me some kind of deal. We should go look. Anyway, full chest. Full single chest full of 8-minute underwater breathing potions in what? A minute? Yeah, that's amazing. Let's go over here real quick and see. I thought there were still some. I can ask some of the End Raider folks if they've got a couple that I can buy from them. What's over here? Shulker boxes, 5 diamonds. Oh, there's a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I wanted 10, that's 50 diamonds to get 10 shulker boxes. And then I could do a chest full of potions for each one. Yeah. All right, maybe that's what we'll do. And then, I don't know what kind of potions. Maybe you guys can leave some comments in the comment section down below on what kind of potions you think would sell the best. I'm thinking fire resistance, probably weakness, probably underwater breathing, maybe invis, regen, health. Who knows? I mean, it's going to be hard to do regen because we're going to have gas tiers, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to call that a done deal in this episode. Man, we did lots of work today. Let's just recap real quick. We tore down the crane. Well, we moved the RV, tore down the crane, built the forensic lab thing on the side, or over it. We added a couple smokestacks to the top of the building and some chimneys with some smoke pouring out of it, even though we can't see it. And then we built ourselves the awesome Potion Maker 5000. And we are soon to be taking care of the potion market on this server. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my Truly Bedrock Season 2 Let's Play series, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.